Here are some crazy history facts I bet you don't know. Part 2. 1. In 1956, a man disappeared and then reappeared 30 years later. Few people know this, but in 1956, a man named John Darwin completely vanished while on a routine flight from Montana to Washington, D.C. He was reported missing, and all efforts to find him turned up nothing. The case went cold after a few months. And then in 1986, almost 30 years later, he turned up in Florida, and nobody knew where he'd been or how he'd survived all those years. It was one of the biggest mysteries of the 20th century. But before long, Darwin came forward with a story that was even crazier than the one we just told you. 2. The Eiffel Tower was meant to be temporary. When it was built in 1889, the general consensus was that it should be torn down after 20 years. However, it was so popular that the government had a change of heart and decided to keep it. 3. The Library of Alexandria wasn't destroyed all at once. It's a common misconception, but the ancient library didn't burn down all at once. Instead, it was gradually destroyed over the course of several centuries. 4. President Andrew Jackson had a parrot that cursed at his funeral. Seriously, when President Andrew Jackson died in 1845, his pet parrot, who was sitting on his coffin, began cursing and shouting, "Damn, damn, damn." Talk about bad luck. 5. The US tried to spy on the Soviets using cats. During the Cold War, the CIA considered training cats to spy on the Soviets. They would essentially be tiny little spies that could sneak around and listen in on conversations. But the plan never really got off the ground, likely because cats are unpredictable and don't really take orders very well.